All right, Dolphins fans, let's get into the buzz about our Week 7 matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. There's been some pretty big news swirling around, and all of it seems to be in favor of Miami. This isn't just any regular pregame update, this is the kind of stuff that could tilt the scales for us on Sunday. Let's dive into it. First off, we gotta talk about De'Von Achane. You know how crucial he's been for us, right? The rookie sensation has been nothing short of electric every time he touches the ball. There was some concern after he got banged up against the Patriots in Week 5. It was a rough hit, and next thing we knew, he was stuck in concussion protocol. But Dolphins Nation, take a breath, because Achane himself confirmed it. He's cleared. He's good to go. After practicing for 3 straight days and being a full participant, all signs point to him suiting up against the Colts. That's huge for us. Achane brings a different level of speed and dynamism to this team. He's a home run threat every time he touches the ball, and the fact that he's ready to roll this Sunday is nothing short of a game changer. Can you imagine the Colts defense trying to keep up with him? They're already going to have their hands full with the rest of our offense, but adding Achane back into the mix? Oh man, this could be the spark we need to get back to .500 and really set the tone for the rest of the season. But it's not just about who we have coming back, it's also about who the Colts won't have. And this is where things get even more interesting. Jonathan Taylor, one of the league's top running backs, has been officially ruled out for the 3rd consecutive game. Taylor has been dealing with a high ankle sprain, and while it seemed like there was some hope he could suit up against us, head coach Shane Steichen shut that down pretty quick. No Taylor on Sunday. Now, if you've watched any Colts games this year, you know how big of a blow that is for them. Taylor is their bell cow, their workhorse, their guy who can break a game open with his vision and power. He's their leading rusher, and without him, the Colts offense just doesn't have the same punch. He's already had 2 100-yard games this season, and every time he's on the field, the Colts are a different team. So the fact that he's out? That's a major win for us. And it doesn't stop there. Taylor's backup, Trey Sermon, is banged up too. He's dealing with a knee issue, and while he might play, it's clear he's not at 100%. So, the Colts are likely going to lean on their 3rd stringer, Tyler Goodson. Goodson did have a solid outing last week against the Titans, putting up 51 yards on just 8 carries, but let's be real, he's no Jonathan Taylor. There's a big drop-off in talent, and that's something our defense should be able to capitalize on. Of course, it's not just about the running game. The Colts are also getting their rookie quarterback, Anthony Richardson, back under center. Richardson's missed some time, but he's shown flashes of why the Colts drafted him. He's got a big arm, he can move around, and he's got that raw athleticism that makes you take notice. But let's not kid ourselves, he's still a rookie. Mistakes can and will happen, and our defense has to be ready to pounce on any opportunity he gives us. Now, if Richardson isn't clicking or if things go sideways, the Colts do have Joe Flacco waiting in the wings. Yeah, Joe Flacco, the veteran who's been around the block. He's no slouch, but at the end of the day, it's not like we're dealing with prime Joe Flacco from his Ravens days. He's a solid backup, sure, but he's not going to strike fear into our defense. The real story here is Jonathan Taylor's absence. Without him, the Colts offense just isn't as threatening. So, what does all this mean for Sunday? It means the Dolphins are in a prime position to take control. We've got the firepower on offense, especially with Achane back. We've got a defense that should be licking its chops knowing they don't have to face Jonathan Taylor. It's all lining up for us. This is the kind of game that can swing a season, get back to .500, and suddenly the playoff picture starts to come into focus.